Great to have with us as our halftime guest at the Georgia Military College football game, Greg Zecca, who is the Associate Athletic Director and has all kinds of different caps. Not wearing one today. Well, you are metaphorically, but Greg, great to have you as our halftime guest.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Robert. It's always great to chat with you.
Same here. Okay, tell us those hats. I mean, they probably get more numerous every year. So give us a rundown at Georgia Military, the different tasks and roles you play.
Well, it's fun. There's a lot to do, but I enjoy all of it. Did get some new tasks this year, which are actually really exciting because I get to use some of the skills I've developed. But I'm working with some eligibility now, which I haven't done in the past, and I'm excited to help the kids in that way. My main task remains doing operations stuff and fundraising for the department. So I put a lot of energy into those two things. And then I also kind of follow my passion. I help the golf coach and get to travel with the golf team on occasion. So the fall is a busy time with a lot of home games with soccer and football, and a little bit of travel with golf. And of course, and most importantly, right now in my mind is our fundraising efforts. We've got two big ones coming out right now. We've just opened our Release the Dogs campaign, which is going great. We're almost halfway to our goal, just 5 days into the event. So we're excited about that. And then we've got our Alumni and Friends Golf Tournament coming up on October 25th and starting to do some heavy planning for that as well.
Let's talk about the fundraising in a moment. I want to talk about the eligibility aspect, that new task that you have now. Is that determining or making sure that an athlete is eligible after the fact to advance to the next level of college athletics, or is it to make sure they're eligible at the 2-year institution, or is it a combination of both?
It's really to make sure they're eligible to play for us. So we track their classes, we collect all the information, and I work with Tina on that, and she runs all the eligibility reports with our registrar. And my job is primarily collecting the information and making sure that our kids stay enrolled in classes, always have the number of credits that they need, and are progressing to graduation. Because ultimately, our goal is once they graduate from here, they'll be eligible to play at any 4-year school. So we focus on what they're doing here to prepare them for their future.
Does that also include monitoring grades and et cetera?
I don't get that deep into the weeds on it. I know the coaches do. My role is really monitoring that they stay enrolled, that they don't drop classes and go below the 12 credit hours that they need to continue to participate.
How did you have that task? I mean, what prompted that? It sounds like it's something you enjoy. So, what prompted bringing that into the fold as far as the task you cover?
Well, I think primarily the reason is we have 160 football players, and we have about 100-ish other athletes, and it was a lot. Tina was doing it all by herself, and there was just a lot of work, a lot of busy work, a lot of report running and stuff like that, and so I've been handed everything that's not football, and Tina does football.
All right, let's talk about fundraisers. This Release the Dog, how long has that been? Because you had that, I know last year. How many years have you had this particular fundraiser?
So this is our 4th year doing it. We've raised around $11,000 last year, and we're looking to raise about 12,000 this year, and we're already at 5,600. And it's a great program because it's all done online. It's all done through our support. We're able to reach out to a lot of people through Action, through Facebook, and really reach out to people that may have not given to any of our that we don't have emails for, and just see our program and support our program over the years. So it's a real good way to do that, and also gives the parents a chance to get involved. And it's fun to see the teams compete. And our softball and women's soccer team have gone head to head over the last few years, coming within $100 to $200 of each other, and always dominating the numbers. They're doing a great job with it, and we're good to see we got some other programs really stepping up this year. Our cross country program is off to a good start. And we're hoping that football will pick up. They've got so many athletes, and they did a great job last year. And I'm sure that coach is pushing the word out, and we should start seeing stuff rolling in for them too as well.
All right, now you mentioned it's an online fundraiser. Now, is it something that a viewer of this conversation in this very moment could go online and give to?
Absolutely. And after we're done with this conversation, I'll actually send you the image that you could post on the screen that has this QR code on it. And they'll be able to scan that code and give right away.
Perfect. Now, I'm assuming that the funds raised are distributed across the athletic programs. It's not specifically for one particular sport.
Correct. You actually can give to whichever team you want to give to, or to the general fund. Most of our giving for this event is actually directed to a specific team, and that money goes right into their operations account.
All right. Fundraiser number two, I believe you said, was a golf tournament.
Yes. Yes.
When is that?
October 25th at the club at Lake Sinclair. We've been doing the alumni and friends golf tournament for as long as I've been here. And I think a few years before that, so probably going on 7-8 years. It's a great way to get together with our alumni. They come in for alumni weekend. They join about half the field is alumni and half the field are supporters and friends of our program. So we usually get about 90 players, and it's just a great fun event. It's nothing like the tournament we do in the spring, the Lou Cordell. That's a real high number. There's a lot of things that go around that. There's dinner and meals. And for this one, because we have a huge alumni parade following the event, it's really just about the camaraderie and getting out and playing golf. We give you breakfast and lunch and play 18 holes of golf on a great course.
You mentioned there's typically about 90. Is there a cap? Do you cap it at 90 or is it unlimited?
We do cap it at 90 because we've got to get done so the alumni can get back for the alumni parade, which this year starts at 3:30.
All right,
So we start at 9 and they play and usually run out to make it.
do the alums sign up in advance? I mean, how do you know that you're reaching that 90 limit?
Yep, there's a registration. They pushed it. Our alumni department pushes out the information with the alumni communications, and then we share stuff through our Facebook and social media regarding the registration process. Again, it's just we send QR codes around and links, and just hop on there, and it's all done online, and just register online. It's real easy.
You mentioned, I know all sports in Georgia military are near and dear to your heart, but you're directly involved with golf. So tell me about the golf program there and how successful do you see it being this year?
Well, I hope we're one spot better than the last 5 years. we we finished second the last 5 years in a row, and Coach Caden's doing a great job with those kids, and you know we're so close to just pulling it. But Sandhills has got a dominant program up there, and we gotta take them out somehow. Coach Caden did a great job recruiting on both the men's and the women's side. So the men should be right back in the hunt this year. And we've got 3 outstanding females on our program this year. So still, we need a couple of more to make a full team. But Coach Caden believes that the women's team has some players that might make a run back at nationals like we did a few years back. So those programs are strong as always. And like all of our programs, right, Robert? We do so well in everything. And I was just talking to a golf recruit the other day, and I told him that if you want to come to play at GMC, be prepared to win because we really just don't lose. We win. I haven't seen a losing season in my 6+ years on campus, and I'm not sure there are many before that. So it's an exciting time to be around GMC athletics for sure.
With golf, what is your direct role with golf?
So I assist Coach Caden with traveling with the teams when needed. Sometimes our women's team and our men's team play at different locations, and I'll go with the team. Like next weekend, I'm traveling with the men's team to bring them down to the Coastal Georgia tournament. As the women's team is at a different course, and Coach Caden's going to stay with them. And that's really my primary role. When he's got 2 different places to go, I'll go into one for him. I also help the kids when they're on campus. Coach Caden's a part-time coach, so he's not always here. And they want to get into our Mason golf lab and train and use our simulator and practice area. And I'll let the kids into that. And I've gotten to know a lot of the kids too. So I'll mentor them at times if they need it. It gives me an opportunity to be around the athletes. And that's what I've always enjoyed, you know, having coached for 25 years, being an administrator, things changed a little bit. And so being around the kids and being around the sport and and seeing them compete, and having a little bit of a role in it is exciting for me.
All right, I am aging and the memory is fading. So help me recollect. Didn't Georgia Military College host a national event? Maybe it was cross country, and weren't you looking at possibly doing that again?
Yes, we did host the cross country national championship. I want to say it was 2019. Um, it could have been 21. I don't know, but we did, and we are talking about it again. It's not something that's on our immediate plans. But I know Coach Sherwood would be interested in doing that again at some point. Um, we, as an institution, are hosting the Raiders National Championship this year, which is a high school championship. And so that's the same weekend as the cross country national championship. So really, all the institution's energy is going to that, though I don't really have much to do with it. But that'll be a big undertaking for us. And then, of course, hopefully, we get to host another football semifinal game. That would be great, like we did last year.
Wow, what an atmosphere, what a ball game, what a crowd that night 1 year ago. Okay, elaborate on the Raiders as far as you can. I know you said you weren't directly involved. What is a Raiders national championship?
So our ROTC program trains kids in different conditioning and obstacle drills, and kind of all the stuff that you may have seen in Officer and Gentleman when they were running the O course, the obstacle course. They do a lot of stuff like that. And again, I'm not involved in it, so I don't know all the details. But our team has been very good at the prep school level. They've won national championships. There's a lot of different, much like a track meet. There's a lot of different events that they could win. Last year, I believe they won 2 national championships. So I think that our team is one of the tops in the country, and we have a great junior ROTC program, and I know that we're excited to host that event. The institution is very excited about it.
Greg Zecca, man of many, many talents. He talks about the sports, but hey, I see you taking pictures. I think you're laying out scripts when you got a first pitch from some. I mean, you've got all kinds of jobs that you handle there. And Greg, thank you very much too for all you do for us. I wasn't there last week, but I got a feeling you opened the door for Paul and Jason. Thank you very
Absolutely.
much. Thanks for all you do for Georgia Military and us.
My pleasure. Thank you, Robert.